I first of all put myself in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's shoe. What is better? Is it having my freedom, sitting here, going to work, staying with family, talking with friends, doing normal thing? Or is it somebody who have undergone torture, chained to the ground, chained to the floor, tortured, brutalized, dehumanized, bundled to a private jet to Nigeria to take the pains just because he is asking for freedom of his people? Just because he chose, and God is using him to do what other people have done in the past. It's not a crime. So there is nothing I will do now. There is no amount of broadcast I will do every day, even if I do broadcast 10 times a day, compared to what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going through in DSS. There is nothing I'm going to do now compared to the pain and the abuse of his right and what he's going through in that 4 walls, wherever they put him. So when you look at it, from the time they take him until we get ourselves, I will be increasing the number of broadcasts every day, as many times as I can, because no matter how many times I broadcast every day, it is not equal to the pain he is going through in DSS. So it is better for those of us that are free, working freely, enjoying our freedom. We have to, this is the kind of mindset we need to put on our head or in our brain. We need to have this kind of mindset. The mindset is, don't go against Simon Ekpa broadcasting 5 times a day. At least it is not taking anything away from you. Don't castigate Simon Ekpa aligning with your Oduduwa brothers. Our alliance with Oduduwa brothers did not start today, and it will not stop now. Our alliance with Oduduwa brothers should get more stronger now. And we continue to support each other. We are in this together. For those who are saying whether Simon Ekpa is now in allegiance to Oduduwa nation, disregard them. Disregard them. Because if our leader is here, and Sunday Igboho is in prison, he will do what I'm doing. He will do the same thing. In fact, he will do more than me. Because he will follow it with action. He will follow it with action. So he is not here. And that brotherly love will have to also extend to our Oduduwa brothers, because Sunday Igboho attempted arrest in Cotonou foiled. And I hope that those of you who were happy that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya and brought to Nigeria, with what happened in Cotonou, you can now understand what we are talking about. With what happened in Cotonou, you can understand the level of the impunity and crime the Nigeria state have committed against international community. Now you know. Because some of you, you don't know anything. Some of you, you are already a nomadic man. You are living a nomadic lifestyle without even knowing it. Jungle justice. Country of no law. You don't respect your own law. you don't even know the wording of your own constitution. Some of you now, you would think that somebody have made magic in Cotonou. There is no magic. Law is a written document. Written document. Under international law, Africa Charter, AU, whatever, all this law are there, written. And when people are aware of what is going on, this, what happened to Sunday Igboho in Cotonou is example. Because people know. Awareness were created. Alarm were raised. Nobody hide it. Immediately, Sunday Igboho was captured. I was receiving call from Oduduwa brothers. They didn't hide it. And immediately everybody swing into action. Public outcry. And the result is what you see now. Because international law is international law. Once it is in public domain, there is nothing you can do. Alright, oh, Sunday Igboho, they find God, they find AK-47. All these things are rubbish. Rubbish. But now, we will be throwing stone from afar. They say, he who fights to run away will live to fight back. The Fulani government, they are desperate to stop anybody and kill anybody that is standing on their way, on the way of Fulanization. And still, you are not thinking. And still, it is not clear yet. It is not clear that they are coming after anybody that is going to stand on their way. Why the Fulani terrorists and bandits are shooting down aircraft, military aircraft in Zamfara State. They shot it down. In Kaduna, they are killing every second day. Benue State, they are, macheting people, slaughtering people. In Katsina, the same thing. In the Niger State, the same thing. And nobody is apprehending them. Still, they are after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, after Sunday Igboho. And let me tell you, one thing that should surprise you now is that why would the Benin Republic arrest Sunday Igboho in the first place? Why would they arrest him? Because Nigeria government has made contract with all these countries. Outside the law. If it was not the public awareness, they would have bundled him. But you see how it went. So now the question is, you that is happy about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu kidnapping and bringing to Nigeria, have you seen how? Have you seen it? Have you seen it? Do you see why we are demanding unconditional release? With compensation. With compensation. It doesn't matter which crime you are accusing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to have committed, just like Sunday Igboho. It does not matter. It does not matter whether whatever crime you are accusing him, but for the fact that you breach international law, you have lost the jurisdiction. In fact, you have even lost the competence to try the person. And that was the special counsel is trying to bring about. You breach the law. It's a very capital offense, crime, capital punishment, kidnapping. And some of you, the ignorant upon the fact that you went to school, you are happy. Hey, they have arrested Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And then some people will say, Simon Ekpa, you are the next. You know, and these are the people we are trying to save their life. I don't know what surprises me is that these are the people who cannot feed 3 square meals a day. We are here fighting, we are here shouting every day just to make a difference. And they are there in Nigeria. Come to Nigeria now. Come to Nigeria and say it. As if they are better than us. These are people who cannot feed 3 square meals a day in Nigeria. When you see them now, they will be ranting here. Hey, come to Nigeria, come to Nigeria. And when you see them, you pity yourself. Some of them have eye like O. Some of them have their jaw inside like monkey. I'm sorry for monkey because monkey is a very smart animal. Monkey is very, very smart. So equating them with monkey is an insult to monkey. But this is just something that should very absurd. So thank you very much, Nikki Madoka, for that super chat. Now, let me not talk too much. I have spent a lot of time. It is time to go straight to the business of this evening. Remember, we are unmasking the man in Aso Rock, and I want you to pay attention to what I'm about to do. I want you to pay attention, watch this broadcast with a clear mind. Watch the broadcast with a clear mind. And for those who are worried about me coming to make broadcast too much, that, oh, your eye, like some people are advising today, Simon Ekpa, your voice is down, your voice is, if this voice is down, so long as you are hearing, even if I'm doing, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in prison, in Nigeria, if he is not yet transferred to Kuje prison, if he is in prison, maybe I will remove 10% of my strength. I will reduce 10% or 20% of the effort. But for the fact that he is still in DSS detention, and my voice, you can still hear my voice like this, why shouldn't I come online as many times as possible? Until this voice you cannot, until I don't have the strength again. If I don't have the strength again, I will not be here. But for the fact that I have the strength, all that I need from you is that encouragement and prayer. Because we need to bring our people back to lane. We need to bring the trust back. We need to let them understand that we are on top of this game. And this is how it is done. It doesn't matter how many people are watching from here, but the video is going to go far after the broadcast. That is what matters. I hope Obasanjo is watching. If he's not watching, at least those who are close to him. Opera, thank you for that, supporting this page, for your super chat. We bless you. Abuchi, thank you. Abuchi's oil, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Mazi Simon Ekpa. God bless each one of us in our own special way. Thank God for you. We need all hands on deck. People, team, goal. Exactly. One people, one team, one goal. Exactly. Thank you very much for that super chat, for supporting this page. And then we are going to bring the video where our broadcast is going to base this evening. On that rock, we shall build our temple. On this rock, we shall build our temple. One moment. I want everybody to pay attention to what I'm about to do. We go. This is part 2. Welcome to Unmasking the Man in Aso Rock, part 2. Unmasking the Man in Aso Rock, Part 2. Masking the Man in Aso Rock, Part 2. Unmasking the Man in Aso Rock, Part 2. Here we go.
Privilege to be with the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Being hosted this morning by the Arise News channel. We are engaging the President on the future of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and what to expect over the next 2 years of his administration. Mr. President, thank you very much for hosting us.
Did you people hear that? They are engaging Mr. President over what to expect in the next 2 years. I want all of you to pay attention to that statement. They want to engage Mr. President over what they are expecting him to do in the next 2 years. In the next 2 years. Now I want you to watch.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. The nation is witnessing rising insecurity, banditry, arson, kidnapping. How did we get here? What's your way out?
The nation is witnessing insecurity, kidnapping, and what have you. Ruben Abati asked him, what is the way out? What is the way out? I want you to pay attention. Ruben Abati asked him, what is the way out? Now, listen to what a president will answer you. What is the way out of this insecurity? Listen to your president.
Kim, it has been a very difficult undertaking. We close the borders with Benin Republic. We close the borders with Niger Republic.
We close the border with Benin Republic. We close the border with Niger Republic.
We stopped smuggling.
We stopped smuggling.
We ask Nigerians to grow what they will eat and eat what they grow.
We ask Nigerians to grow what they will eat and eat what they grow.
The cost of importation of rice and other food stuff, we stopped it.
We stopped the importation of rice and food stuff. We stopped it. That is how he is going to stop the insecurity in the next 2 years. Your president wants to stop the insecurity by closing border so that you will not be able to import rice. And stopping rice importation is the way to fight insecurity. I want you to pay attention to this. And you tell me that Obasanjo say, how can Buhari die? And we are not aware of it. So let us even agree. Because I said this evening, we are going to be analyzing this thing from 2 perspectives. So let us agree that from Obasanjo angle, he did not die. Okay, he did not die. Now he is alive. Now, I am asking Obasanjo, if he is alive, is it that he is dementia? Is it that his brain is dead? And if that is the case, because it is only somebody that doesn't have brain, that have dementia, and the brain is no longer functional, that you will ask, how are you going to stop insecurity for the next 2 years? And the person will begin to say, we'll close border against rice importation. We ask people to start cultivating what they will eat, and we ask people to go to farm. completely different from what was asked. So Obasanjo, is this the man you know? Is it that the man you know don't know a general like you? Once a military general, a military dictator in Nigeria like you, don't know how to stop insecurity. A military general do not know how to stop insecurity or solve the insecurity problem for the next 2 years. So the way to solve this insecurity now is by closing the border against rice importation. Obasanjo, if you are not concerned about this particular statement, God is going to judge you. And if that this man is Buhari and he has a brain problem, why is he a president? We made it very clear yesterday, according to law, if you have if you are suffering from a serious dementia or that your brain is dead, doctors must have written a statement saying this man is not fit to be president or to hold any public office. And therefore, they are going to appoint a legal guardian to make decisions for him. And here you are, country of professors, country of generals, country of field marshals, country of lieutenant colonels, country of doctors, PhD holders, country of scientists, country that has produced the best brain all over the world, country that the United Kingdom, the British High Commissioner in Nigeria is looking for the best brain to go to the United Kingdom to study, and after studying, they can stay 3 years without providing any sponsor, because they are looking for the best brain from the country where this man is the president. And Obasanjo is telling us that the only proof we have is that he has visited Aso Rock, and how can Buhari die and they are not aware of it? So if you are not aware of Buhari's death, are you also not aware that his brain has been tampered with? Are you also not aware that the brain is not working? And if you don't know, I am exposing it this evening, and I want Obasanjo to make comment. Since he is not aware that he is dead, is he going to say he's not aware that he cannot comprehend ordinary sentence? So how can this man make decisions that concern the economy of Nigeria? Obasanjo should understand that what is going on here is that people are using this man, the face mask, and the people are leading Nigeria. Because a man who cannot differentiate a bag of rice, importation of bag of rice, smuggling bag of rice into Nigeria, and how to solve security problem is not qualified to even hold anything, any public office. So how can you say that this man is the one making decisions that is Nigeria, making decision on most of the affairs in Nigeria? How can you say that this man is the one, making these policies? How can you say that this man is the one who is turning the blind eye to the terrorists that are coming to Nigeria to kill our women and children? It means that he is being used just to deceive you, Obasanjo. I am asking this question, and I want you to listen to the explanation of how he is going to solve Nigeria problem, security problem for the next 2 years. Now watch.
We made fertilizer available, and we were very impressed. And
we made fertilizers available. That is how he is going to solve the security challenges for the next 2 years, by making fertilizers available.
happy with the election of Nigerians. They went back to the farm.
We asked Nigerians, because of that, we helped them and they went back to the farm. That is how to solve insecurity problem in the next 2 years.
And we made sure our neighbor, especially in Nigeria, understand us, because there are Nigerians that order food in Nigeria for Nigerian market.
We make sure that did you hear what he said? We make sure that, you know, we help Niger or something. That Niger, because Nigerians will go and buy food from Niger for Nigeria market. And this is a man who told you he closed the border. This is a man who told you he closed the border against importation. The same man who told you just a few minutes ago, I closed the border, semi-border. I closed the border against importation of rice. He's now telling you that he is going, he was, you know, he did everything with Niger Republic so that he built rail. Is this a rail line? Okay. He built rail line with Niger Republic so that to facilitate importation of food into the Nigeria market from Niger. In fact, let it not be that I am misquoting him. Let it not be that I'm misquoting him. So I want to take this thing back a little bit so that you understand. I will explain to you what he said. Now, one moment.
We were very impressed and happy with the election of Nigerians. They went back to the farm. And we made sure our neighbor, especially in Nigeria, understand us, because there are Nigerians that order food.
I want you people to understand that this is a lot of, you know, they cut the video. So they cut the video. They actually cut a lot of things he said. So because when you, I want this is a forensic analysis now. This video is incomplete. So this is not even a live broadcast. It was not live. They edited it. So we did not even know what he said about Niger Republic. It was not a rail line. He didn't, you know, probably he mentioned rail line, but they cut it. They cut that part. So they didn't, you know, the people did not want people to listen to what he said in that part. They cut it. They cut it and joined. A very shoddy work. A very shoddy work. So now we did not hear what he said. But however, he mentioned Niger Republic. And this was somebody who told you now he closed border against the importation of food. And he is very happy. And Nigerians are impressed. They went back to farm. But he is talking about how to import food from Niger Republic. Let us continue.
In Niger, for Nigerian market, the Nigerian government cooperated with us. So really, we defended on ourselves, and Nigerians do not regret it.
You see that? Did you see that? Remember the question that is being asked here is, what will you do to better the insecurity in the next 2 years?
It's very difficult under this system. Even under the military system, luckily I have experienced those occasions. When I collected people, put them in KK or someone and said they are guilty until they can prove themselves innocent.
He said when he collected people and put them in Krikri and said they are guilty until proven innocent. He collected people, he put them in Krikri and said they are guilty until proven innocent. I want you to listen to this. But remember, no bandit has been arrested and say he is guilty until proven innocent. But that was him then. He was telling you when he was in the military, when he was the dictator. I want you to listen to this man very carefully. This is the man Obasanjo is saying, how can he die and we are not aware of it?
And put investigation panels based almost on the geopolitical zone for people that held positions, governors, ministers, commissioners, heads of parastatals, because then people don't get that position until they declare their assets. Then they are faced with the bank statements.
Before all the government parastatals, they have to now summon them. They have to tell them to bring their evidence of property and bank statement. This man is addressing how he is going to solve Nigeria insecurity for the next 2 years.
And their assets. If they cannot explain, the balance is taken away from them. But what happened? Eventually, I myself was arrested, detained, and they were given back what they have looted. So that's why
He was telling you how he was arrested and detained. Eventually, he himself, as he presented himself to be Muhammad Buhari, he himself was arrested and detained. Eventually, he was arrested and detained. So that was how he is going to solve Nigeria insecurity problem in the next 2 years. Eroma Saleh Clement, thank you for the super chat. That was how he is going to fight insecurity in the next 2 years.
well, I'm going to join and see what this partisan politics is all about. I will not change.
Okay.
But the system here, those who have the money, they can take sons, first-class lawyers. Cases will take 10 years. And doing things with immediate effect was not possible. But I assure you that in spite of the problem we are having with the system, whoever we have correct intelligence that is not being very accountable, we ease him out.
Whoever that have correct intelligence that is not accountable, we ease him out. Whatever that means, I don't know. I don't know. How to solve insecurity problem is whoever that have correct intelligence, we just ease him out. I do not know what that means. Only him and Obasanjo knows. Because Obasanjo knows that, I think Obasanjo understands his language. So my question is, Obasanjo, yesterday I brought a different topic. I analyzed the response of this man. Today I am asking again, Obasanjo, is this the man you say, how can he die and you are not aware of it? And if he is alive, is he the man that you want to continue to be president of Nigeria? I am asking Obasanjo if this is the man that you know in 2015, if this is the man that you know since 1980, if this is the man that you serve Nigeria Army with, and you don't see anything wrong here with the brain, Obasanjo, and if now you virtually from this video notice that something is wrong, oh, what are you going to do? What you are going to do is that anybody that have dementia or brain dead or any, this kind of disease or something like that is not allowed by law. I say by law to hold public office, because the person even by law is not allowed by law to make decision by himself. A decision that concerns him or his life. Are you aware of that? Are you aware that by law, he is not allowed to make decision for himself, a decision that concerns his own life? And that is why in a sane society, they go to court. And court will now assign legal guardian that will be making decision for his own life, that will be making decision for him. Is Obasanjo aware of that? I am asking Obasanjo and to all of you, one Nigerianese, are you aware that somebody, if this is Buhari, are you aware that with this display of shame, that he is not, according to law, I'm not saying according to law, he is not supposed to make decision on issue concerning his own life. According to law, he should be assigned a legal guardian that will make decisions for him, including decision on the food he will eat, because he has lost everything that makes him, that will allow him to make decision concerning his own life. Not to talk of a nation, not to, of course, Nigeria is not a nation, a country. Not to talk of a country, not to take of an African most populous country, not to talk of 200 million people, where you have professors and what have you. And not even that, a country where you have Obasanjo, a PhD holder. Obasanjo, a PhD holder. At his age, he have PhD. And Obasanjo is telling us, how can he die? And we are not aware of it. I want you all to watch.
We don't give it too much publicity, but I assure you that those who are responsible, who are holding responsible positions, know that we don't tolerate corruption.
We don't tolerate corruption. That is how he is going to fight insecurity in the next 2 years.
Is reported dead. Does that give an opportunity for us to zero in and consolidate and secure the Northeast?
Shekau has been reported dead. Does that give us opportunity to zero in and secure the Northeast? I want you to listen to what this man is going to answer. The question is, the question is, Shekau is reported dead, which is the leader of Boko Haram, is reported dead. Do we zero in, to step in now that Shekau is dead to secure the Northeast? I want you to listen to a man Obasanjo is asking, how can he die? And we don't know. And he's a general in Nigeria Army. I want you to listen to this man.
The problem of the Northeast was very difficult. The governor, the present governor, is working very hard.
Okay. The problem of Northeast is very difficult. That is the answer. The governor of the Northeast is working very hard. Listen.
He's taking a lot of risk.
He's taking a lot of risk.
And I asked him, this Boko Haram, is it our people? Is it Nigerians or people coming out? He said, they are Nigerians, most of them.
He asked him, this Boko Haram, is it Nigerians or people coming? This is a man who before 2015, he know who Boko Haram is or who they are. This was a man who used Boko Haram to campaign in 2015. Today, he is asking a governor, who are these Boko Haram? Are they Nigerians? And Obasanjo is telling you, how can he die? And we don't know about it. This was a man who traveled all the state of federation, telling you how he is going to lead the war against Boko Haram in 2015. This was a man who Boko Haram single-handedly picked to negotiate on their behalf. Today, he do not know whether Boko Haram are Nigerians or they come from outside the country. But that was not the question. The question is, since the Shekau is now declared dead, do we zero in that Nigeria Air Force, Nigeria Army, Nigeria Police, Mopo, everything, do we zero in to go now and protect Borno and protect the Northeast? That was the question. So he began to explain how the governor is taking risk. He began to explain how he have called the governor and asked the governor, who are these Boko Haram? Are they Nigerians or are they from other part? And this was a man who is a military or was a military man, a general in Nigeria Army, who know everything about Boko Haram before 2015. Today, he don't know who they are. He don't know whether they are Nigerians. He don't know whether they are Mauritanians. But what he knows is that the governor is taking risk. And Obasanjo opened his mouth, holding microphone to address people like me, you, that how can Buhari die and we are not aware of it? So, Obasanjo, we agree with you. How can he die? Because Fulani will come and tell you that he's dead. But however, I said, I am on your side. Now I am coming to your side. I'm jumping from this side now of that he's dead to your side. That how can he die? So now I will be talking from your own perspective. Okay, that is Buhari. He did not die. But what has come over him? What went wrong? Is he brain dead? Is he dementia? Does it mean that the brain is not functioning again? And if brain is not functioning again, is it right for him to continue to be in public office? Somebody who cannot understand one single question here, from the beginning till the end, he cannot understand one single question. How do you allow the man to make decisions, policies about Nigeria? Have you seen why we say Boko Haram are in control? Have you seen why we say jihadists are in control? Have you seen why we say the terrorists are in control of Nigeria? Because from every inactions of the government, you understand that they are sponsoring the terrorists, and he is not aware of the government complicit. That is, I'm just talking from your own side of Obasanjo. So he is not aware. How do you continue to overlook the impunity and fraud here, Obasanjo, and people like you? How? How do you go to sleep and you are thinking that, oh my God, I know Buhari. Buhari should know what is security now. And the Buhari I know should know at least what is how to curb security, insecurity problem now. Buhari that I know was a military general now. He should be able to at least tell us how to solve this security problem. But Buhari is talking something different, which means the brain is not functional. And you continue to wait for 2023. You don't know that the people who are controlling the government already have finalized how they are going to hijack the government in 2023, which was the reason they rejected the electronic transmission of voters' result. Because this man here is not in charge. So, Obasanjo, you are not dealing with this man. You are dealing with unseen human beings, people behind the scene. Who are these people behind the scene? Are they allegiance to Boko Haram? Are they allegiance to Usman Danfodio? Are they allegiance to jihadists? Who are they? Let them come out so that we will assess them. So what this is telling you now is that some people are making decisions, are governing Nigeria. And for the fact that no single jihadist has been arrested, prosecuted, and jailed, it means that those who are behind the scene of this man are directly sponsoring terrorism, killing, jihad, and ethnic cleansing all over Nigeria. Who are these people? Obasanjo should be asking that question now. Because a man who cannot understand a simple question cannot make a decision on Nigeria affair. So who are the people behind the scene? We want to know. Obasanjo, the question is directly at you. Now, thank you very much, Eremosere Clement, for the super chat again. We appreciate it. Let us continue. Let us continue. I want you to clear your mind. We are not going to, this is just the part 2. We are only in the part 2 of unmasking the man in Aso Rock. We are going to have part 3. We're going to have part 4. We're going to have part 5. We're going to have part 6 until Obasanjo comments. We are going to force Obasanjo from his shell. Listen.
They are Nigerians. As I said, the only way we got them around was that you can't kill innocent people and said God is great. That worked very well, but
you can't kill innocent people and say God is great. That worked very well. So now, I want you to understand something here. He said, you remember, the question was, now that Shekau is dead, are we going to zero in, which means that with Nigeria security agencies, zero in to go and, safeguard and protect and take back the land that Boko Haram has grabbed in the northeast? Now, this man is telling you that they did something. They did something. And what they did was to tell the terrorists that each time you kill, don't say God is great. Do you understand me? He said, each time they kill, don't say God is great. And they have been able to succeed in letting them stop saying God is great when they kill. Do you understand me? He said, what they have been able to achieve now, that is the way, the scam of Islamization, that they have been able to achieve and convince them that when you kill, don't say God is great. So they have been able to. Let me play it so you don't say I'm misquoting him. Monsele Clement. Thank you for super chat. You have been doing so many super chats. We appreciate you for that. And again, another super chat. Thank you very much for your support. Now, let me play it again so that you don't say that I said or I misquoted him. He said, we have succeeded in making them to stop saying God is great each time they kill. I want you to watch.
We got them around was that you can't kill innocent people and said God is great. That worked very well, but
you can't. We say to them, you can't kill people, innocent people, and say God is great, and that worked very well. My people, I want to ask Obasanjo, can he interpret what this man means by this? Can he interpret? Can Obasanjo now tell us? Because probably they are, they speak in the same language. Probably Obasanjo understands the language better than us. So can Obasanjo now tell us what this man means here? He said, we're able to tell them not say God is great when you kill, and we're able to succeed in that. He did not say we were able to succeed in curbing the insecurity killing Boko Haram, he said, we told them to stop saying God is great. And we have succeeded in that. Now, let us continue.
But, I think we have a problem of unemployment. We have a problem of a lot of youth looking basically for what to eat, not even to talk of accommodation or dress. The level of poverty is almost unimaginable.
Did you hear that? How will you go to attack Boko Haram? Can we go now to attack Boko Haram and safeguard the Northeast since they claim that Shekau was killed? Now, his answer is that there is a lot of hunger. There is a lot of unemployment. But remember when they asked this man, because I'm talking from the perspective of Obasanjo, when they asked this man about Biafra, that Biafra people are agitating. Do you want to negotiate with them? This man said, why should I negotiate with them? Are they the only people that are hungry in Nigeria? Are they the only people that are in Nigeria? Don't they see every other person? People are hungry. Do you see the way this man is responding to a question concerning Shekau has been killed? Can we now go in to safeguard the Northeast? He don't want to address that. He is telling you why we should not go to kill Boko Haram, because there is hunger. He is telling you why we should not go and attack Boko Haram is because there is hunger. Why we should not go and attack Boko Haram is because there is no job. But Biafra people, why should I go and I don't even want to watch the video. Are they the only one in Nigeria? They are lazy. They want us to share money. Where is the money? That was his response. That was his response. When Al Jazeera interviewed him, that was his response. Biafra, well, are they the only one in Nigeria? Eramosele, thank you for your super chat. You have made a lot of super chat. Please hold your break, I beg. Clement, hold your break, please. Hold your break. And Opera FB Stanley, thank you for the super chat. We appreciate you. So, how can how can Obasanjo just say, how can this man die and we are not aware of it? Remember, all the things I have played here, this is almost 5 minutes. This man has not addressed one single question. Not just addressing it, he did not understand. Because that is different, like you try to address the question and you did not address it, than that you understand the question that is being asked. He did not understand one single question being asked. He didn't even attempt to understand any single, all the questions that have been asked here, this man did not understand it. So, we are going to bombard Aso Rock. The Aso Rock will be on fire because this man we need to expose him. So we want to know who is this man. And if they say that this man is Buhari, we want to see the medical report. What the medical report say. If he is Buhari, what did the medical report in London say? Nigeria demands to know the health status of the president if the claim is Buhari, because we know no doctor in London would allow this kind of man to go and hold public office. No doctor in London will allow this kind of man to even go and make decision for himself. No, when we are making Obasanjo, you see, when we are saying Obasanjo, we are using Obasanjo as a point of contact for people that are doing prayers. You know, Kingmakers TV, thank you for the super chat. So it is not like we are using Obasanjo as a point of contact. We are using Obasanjo as a point of contact for every Nigerians that say the Buhari is alive. I agree with you. Those who say Buhari is dead, I agree with you. The point now is that we are analyzing it from these two perspectives. The Buhari is dead and the Buhari is alive. So I agree in all of them. Now, I want everybody, as you are watching this analysis, to be the judge. Use your own brain to make your own conclusion and judgment. If Buhari is alive and he is this man, what is the health status? And if he has dementia and have brain problem, is it Nigeria international law for a man that has been declared unfit to hold public office, and in a country of 200 million people where you have professors and ex-military general? So to those who say, hey, they are just making noise, that how can Buhari die? If you don't agree that, this is the next thing for you to do. Tell us, do you think that what you watch now and what I'm doing now, that you want to be comfortable with it? And if you are not comfortable with it, what action are you taking? Don't tell me you want to wait 2023. I have just told you now, 2023, you are already a failure. I have just told you now that if you actually believe that this is Buhari and you actually believe that he has brain problem, if he's a Buhari, and you are waiting for 2023 to remove him, you are a big failure. In fact, you are the biggest idiot, because he didn't put himself here. If you cannot remove this man, that, you know, do you think that the people who are now hiding behind him to rule Nigeria would allow you to hijack Nigeria from them in 2023? What I'm telling you now is that they have concluded election. They have concluded how they are going to hijack Nigeria in 2023, and you cannot do anything. For those who are saying, if the presidency did not come to SAT in 2023, we are going to leave Nigeria. Why are you waiting until 2023 for you to leave Nigeria? I am telling you, Tabubo, today is early. Thank you, Larry Morris, for the super chat. We appreciate you. Today is early. It's early for you now to make up your mind. Nigeria is not working. The people that are in the government now, ruling Nigeria, presenting this picture you see here to come and talk and deceive you, deceive Nigeria, deceive Obasanjo them. Those people will never give up the power that they are controlling. And for them not to give up this power, they have hijacked the National Assembly. For them not to give up this power, they have appointed terrorists into media. They have appointed a terrorist to become the communication minister or whatever. They have appointed terrorist apologists to be information minister. They have appointed terrorists to be police chief. All these places, they have hijacked it. So they have positioned themselves for the 2023, and you cannot do anything. And by that time, it will be late, because a lot of you will be assassinated before 2023 by the same people. So it is time you begin to think deep like we are thinking, and make the right decision and the right choice for your future generation. The right choice is join the agitation for referendum. Let us decide whether we want to continue to be part of a country that somebody like this will be president. Whether we want to continue to be in a country where somebody who cannot understand question will rule 200 million people. Whether we want to be part of a country that when you see that somebody cannot understand question out of fear, out of terrorism, out of threat, you don't rise up to ask this person to step down. How long do you want to be part of a country like that? We want a country where when we see things are not working, we will rise up, people will rise up, and democracy will take its course. How long do you want to continue to be in a jungle called country, where you know the right thing and you are afraid because the people who control the government will kill you and nothing will happen? How long do you want to die and allow your children to fight this fight when you have the opportunity, to do something? Do you think you are doing the right thing? That you want to just leave and allow your children to come and start fighting these monsters? When you can actually sacrifice your life for your children and your children's children. You want to enjoy Nigeria and die so that your children will be subjected to all manner of slavery. Is that what you want, Obasanjo and co? All of you, your life don't add anything to anything. You have lived your life. So why can't you sacrifice yourself? Say it the way it is. Let them kill you so that your spirit will liberate everybody and Nigeria will divide. And so that your children will have a better country. If that is what it's going to take. And you want to say why Buhari is dead and we are not aware of it. I want all of you to listen.
So this is our problem. But those who are really keeping in touch with what we are doing, they know the difference between the time we came in and now.
Yes, we know the difference.
And the people of Northeast and South, I think, are the best judges for the performance of this administration.
Okay. He said that the people of the Northeast and South are the best judges of this administration. Are you hearing it? People of the, I don't know whether he want to say Northeast or Northwest. Though. He said Northeast and South. I don't know. I don't know whether there was a secret something between the South and this presidency that we don't know. There must be something we don't know. This man say the people that knows the importance of this administration are the Northeast, where Boko Haram has ravaged, and they have actually conducted election. Boko Haram conducted election, and that is where he used to give example that they know the importance of the administration. They have governor in the Northeast. They have governor. Boko Haram conducted election. They have governor in the Northeast, and he is using it as example. These are the people who know the importance of the administration. And then he say South. So we do not know if there is something secret. Let us watch.
Because they know what they were in and they know the condition now.
And this Abiola daughter is laughing. This Abiola daughter, Amune Ebuya. Amubulu, the lady is laughing. He's not looking at the lady. The lady will be like, am I dreaming? Who knows the kind of agreement they sign before entering there? Only God know the kind of agreement Ruben Abati and this lady signed before they allow them to go there. And the lady is just laughing. Thank you very much, Nwa Obadiego for the super chat. Thank you very much, Paul Abang, for the super chat. We appreciate you. So only God knows the kind of agreement they made them to sign before they allowed them to go there, because the facial expression from this lady is is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I think is she not Abiola's daughter? She should be Abiola's daughter, I believe. Is she? I think you see, somebody, people don't understand what is going on here. Now let us listen to this last question, because we have a lot of minutes. We are going to make it in part. Now we have just spent 6 minutes in this chat, so we are going to listen for a few seconds and we stop.
Kashina last year, at the height of this security of this bandit, it's like this security has moved from the northeast to the northwest. You can no longer go to farm. How do you respond to some of these challenges, especially banditry in the northwest?
Now the question is, you see that this banditry have moved now from northeast to northwest. People can no longer go to farm and what have you. So how do you respond to this kind of development? Watch and listen to the response from your president, Obasanjo.
Well, I had series of meetings, the whole security apparatus was changed, as you know, all the services and the eyes went. The one that succeeded them had been part of the system. So we had series of meetings with them, at least 3 meetings, each one lasting more than 2 hours. Firstly, I allowed them to go around, and see the position on the ground. They made changes in their officers and commands and the men. And we told them that we want confidence to be rebuilt. As you observe, people to go back to the land so that we wouldn't have food problem. And I think that is being done. We are giving it less publicity because we don't want to make them aware that we are taking them head on.
Do you hear that? They don't want to make it publicity. They don't want to give publicity to it because they don't want the bandit to understand that they are coming head on with them. This is coming from this man. He first of all, he said that they sent all security chiefs to go and build confidence with the men on ground. So that, but they don't want to give it publicity. Publicity, so that they don't give the terrorists the belief that they are coming to have them head on. But today, military aircraft is being shot down by the same bandit in the same region where this man is telling you now that they are having head on with them. Military aircraft shot down. Every blessed day, attack is taking place in Zamfara, Niger State. All of them. Every Katsina in his own, where he come from, if he's Buhari. I want you to pay attention.
But I think those who are in the field know they've been suffering a lot of casualties. And we stopped, for example, mining in Zamfara State. We expelled the foreigners, and we are talking to the government, although he is not in the federal government's party.
Did you hear that? We stopped them from mining. So terrorists has been mining the gold. They chased the foreigners away. And according to this man say, we have been talking with the government. My people, I don't know which government this man is talking about. How can a president of a country, a president of a country be referring a state within the federation as a government? My people, how can a president be referring to a state within the federation as a government? We have been talking with the government. It's only him, it's only him that understands what he means by talking with the government. I want us to put it back again so that you will not say I misquote him. Christian Uche, thank you for the super chat again. Now, let me take it a little bit back.
Who are in the field know they've been suffering a lot of casualties. And we stopped, for example, mining in Zamfara state. We expelled the foreigners, and we are talking to the government, although he is not in the federal government's party.
We are talking to the government, although he is not in the federal government party. So I don't know whether they have government within government. I don't know. A president is saying they are talking with the government, although that the government is not in the federal government party. I don't know that they have actually divided Nigeria without you people knowing it. You see? In fact, I think we will allow him to address this question before we stop, because from tomorrow we continue from the next question.
But we want to secure Zamfara, Sokoto, and so on. And you mentioned Katsina and so on. But the important thing is the question of local security apparatus. We have police in every town. And I've been talking to the police, trying to push them as hard as I can. They don't wear uniform and sling their rifle just to intimidate people, but to make sure, if necessary, they use it to bring security. In the Northeast, you know what was happening. In the South, you know, I too was almost overwhelmed by.
Why is he talking South? What is going on with the South?
What is happening in the Northwest? But we are treating them as criminals now. They are experiencing a lot of casualties. They will not say it because they don't want to demoralize their recruitment constituencies. But they are suffering a lot of casualties. We know that.
Mr. President, still on the issue of security.
Yes.
Each zone you would have witnessed has sort of taken matters into their own hands with different kind of security apparatus, like the civilian JTF, Amotekun, and what have you. Has the time come to now formalize state police in Nigeria?
The question is, has the time come to formalize the state police in Nigeria? Because a lot of states are creating all this kind of Amotekun and all that. Has the time come to formalize the state police in Nigeria? I want you to listen to what this man is going to answer.
I have seen, or I have been reading it in the newspapers.
I have been reading it in the newspapers. Your president, I have been reading it in the newspapers. He read it in the newspaper. Now let us say, I want to tell you he's reading newspaper. He read it in the newspaper.
Those of us who are old enough to know the old NA police and so on. That time, the traditional institutions leaders were very effective. In each community, you know, I will give you one example of recent. Two governors from the Southwest came to tell me that the cattle rearers in some of the forests there have killed farmers while their cattle were eating on their crops. So I told them, you campaigned to be elected and you are elected. He said, and I said, go back and sort out yourself. Because there has been a system, as all of us here could recall, even though local government, when there are security at each level, at local government and state, it consists the traditional leaders in that area who have been there for generations. So they know all the crooks in their locality. Then the police, then those who come, whether they are cattle rearers or influential traders, they are part of it. They meet either monthly or quarterly, and discuss the security within that level. If it is above them, they pass it on. So I told those governors to go back and go to the old system so that they will have intelligence. They will know what is happening in their constituencies. They just can't go around and win elections and then sit tight and think somebody will do their job for them. I just send them back.
Did you hear that? So how he is going to know whether, how you are going to know whether they have formalized the state police is that the governors came, use it as example. 2 governors from Oduduwa land came and they complained that Fulani are doing this and doing that. He sent them back. He told them to go and sort it out. And then he began to give narrative of how the locals and the traditional rulers were part of what is going on before the security, there's no crook in their place. And so that is how to know from a president of a country whether that country has actually formalized state police. Are you people understanding? Obasanjo, is this the man? You say, how can he die and we are not aware of it? And if he is the man, is it the man that you want to continue to protect his interest? Or is there something that you know that we do not know? And on this note, this is the end of the part 2 of Unmasking the Man in Aso Rock. We are going to continue tomorrow, but for the meantime, we're going to allow you to come and air your view and opinion on this today's exposition. Remember, you are still watching on channel 1, enter Biafra channel 1. And if you are watching today and we have over 2,000 something here watching still, you need to give and hit that like button because we want people to begin to notice that we are no longer broadcasting on Facebook and we are broadcasting somewhere else. Not just like, copy the web link and share it so that the way you are going to also help in spreading the message of the gospel of Biafra, redemption, disintegration of Nigeria is as we are doing this thing, you are sharing it. I do not advocate before. I don't say people share this, share that, because when we were on Facebook, of course, once we go live, it will be everywhere. People are joining. In fact, before I come live here on Enter Biafra, in a few minutes there are 1,000 plus on Facebook, and we just inform them we are coming here. So if you are here now and watching, make sure you go and subscribe, hit the like button, and share it until we build the community here. And continue from here. We'll be sharing all these videos and all this exposition to our people and to people all over the world. Thank you very much. I'm going to share the link and I want you to come and air your opinion on this exposition today. Join the conversation. Here we go. Right. And everybody will have 1 minute to talk. Ada, good evening and welcome to the program.
Good evening, my brother. Thank you so much.
Welcome to the program.
I don't know if you notice, this thing has been in my mind to say it for a long time, but
Go ahead.
I keep writing on a Twitter, and I think people are not noticing it. You see that lady in red? The lady who is one of the journalists there. Do you remember that girl is Abiola's daughter?
Yes.
The late Abiola's daughter. Yes. I am so ashamed of that girl, whatever she is. Her father in the grave will never be happy with her. It is that girl and the next girl they call Ojo, who always speak like she went to America, right? She forgets where she's coming from. She changed her intonation. 2 of them used to go on Arise TV and make mockery of Biafra and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Honestly, if she's listening to this broadcast or anytime she come across it, because they always go and pick nose, right? I am so much ashamed of that young lady. that the same government killed the father, denied the father his mandate, and this girl will go to Arise TV and be twisting things. A young lady like her, what future does she have? And what is she imparting on other people who want to read journalists in Nigeria? So much ashamed of them. And Dr. Abati, I am so ashamed of that man. That man, in fact, that man, God forbid, that man will never be my relative. If he's one of my relatives, honestly, I am so much ashamed of all of them. And look at the question. Do you know, I remember the day they asked this question to Buhari, the interview, right? I didn't even understand, as you explained it today, I didn't even understand it the way I understood it now. I didn't understand it then. But you make it clear now. And look at all of them call themselves journalists, compromising. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu always say that this is the problem. These people are the problem we have in Nigeria. And let me tell them, it will never be well with all these people. You see all these people who are compromising our future, our life, and the future of their generation because of money, or to keep whatever stupid job they do in calling themselves journalists. That Abiola's daughter, I am so much ashamed of that girl. Whatever, in fact, if I have her email address, I will write to her. She's a disgrace to her family, a very big disgrace. She needs to get away from that journalist job because she don't deserve it. The father died like a dog in the hands of that useless government. And the next thing the daughter has to do is still be hiding nonsense for this useless government. So much ashamed of that young lady. I am sorry for her, wherever she is. Simon, there is no Buhari, and I keep saying it. Obasanjo should go to hell. He is an old man who says he's a pastor. He is not pastor. God will punish him all the rest of his life, and all the one Nigerians, all of them, God will punish all of them. That is all I have to say. God bless you for allowing me to speak my mind this evening. Thank you. God bless you. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. Thank you very much, Ada, for that contribution. All right. Lee, good evening and welcome to the program.
Oh my God. Good evening, Mr. Simon. How are you doing?
I'm doing very fine. Good morning from here.
How is little Adam? I miss him.
Our president is doing very fine.
Okay. I'm trying to contribute something that was yesterday, but I thank you so much for bringing out this topic. You know, like our Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is saying, if Buhari is alive, come address to your people. Some people say, oh, come to Nigeria. But when you bring out that topic yesterday, I was so excited to speak my mind. But unfortunately, I can't get you. Number one, if Buhari is alive, Nnamdi Kanu is in their hand.
Exactly.
They should do 101 interview. Let's see what is going to happen if Buhari is real Buhari. Put him together with Nnamdi Kanu. Let Nnamdi Kanu interview him and let him say something to Nnamdi Kanu.
Yes.
That is to clear the air that he is alive or not alive. Number two, Buhari is dead. I remember 2015 when Buhari came to America. Every question they asked him, he answered it. That old Buhari understood English, but this new one don't understand English. And the worst part of it is the journalists, these stupid, illiterate, educated fools that we have in Nigeria that call themselves journalists. They don't have brain. That's why I like America. When you mess up, they tell you mess up. People, they ask him questions, and all the questions they ask him, he is giving them wrong information. And nobody will say, no, this is not what we asked you. Oh my God. When journalists interview any president or anybody, if they miss that point they want to get, they will go ahead and ask you that question to get that information clear. But these stupid educated fools are there. And the worst part of it, to be honest with you, is today that I'm understanding through you what he said. How can a whole president of Nigeria, you govern 2 million or 3 million, 200 million people, nobody understand your English. We can't understand you. It's stupid. Our president cannot speak correct English. First of all, he don't understand English. That question, he's not understanding that question. That is why he giving that wrong information, because Buhari is dead. When you go back, I want you, if you can go back in 2015, 2016, Buhari is very dark. He is very, very dark skinned. But this one now is lighter.
No, Obasanjo will tell you he rubbed cream.
Okay, so this one now is lighter skin. Remember, Buhari teeth, one is longer than all of them. You know, so Buhari is dead. I want you to emphasize in that issue. If Buhari is alive, come out and debate. Nnamdi Kanu is in their custody. Okay, let me give you an example. Forgive me for taking your time. If Buhari is my father, and somebody is saying my father is dead, while my father is alive, then I hold you in my hands. Then why not the kids are come out to prove? Okay, you say my daddy is dead. Now you are in our custody. Let's debate. None of his kids come out and make any address or issue about whether my father is alive, because my father cannot be alive. Somebody say my father is dead. It can never be like that. We with the kids, we will stand against that person. We take the person everywhere. So I want you to emphasize on that issue. Let them bring in Nnamdi Kanu and Buhari, sit them together. Let that stupid educated fool journalists come and do the interview with two of them. That is to let the whole issue, whether he is alive or whether he is dead. Thank you, Mr. Simon. I appreciate all the good work you are doing. May God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your contribution. All right, we're going to bring you Ugo, please. A lot of people are on the waiting room. A lot of people, the room is already full. People are trying to get in. So please, you talk and talk fast, because we want other people to contribute as well. Ugo, good evening and welcome to the program, or good morning from here.
Yeah, good evening, Mazi Simon.
Yes, please make your contribution very snappy so other people can come in. Thank you.
Yes, yes, I will, my brother. Thank you. We appreciate you for your good job, Mazi. To be honestly, it's not that the way you are doing this thing slowly, and showing it to the whole world. You remember our leader once said to us that if you tell a black man something immediately, he will not understand it. But take your time and, show it to him, then before it will sink in his brain. This is exactly what we are doing now. Because, that interview, what the propaganda is there is that Buhari will be interviewed by Arise TV. Everybody now queue to wait to see what the interview will come up with. But did you know that these 200 Mumurizin Nigerians, believe you me, minus Oduduwa Biafrans, and some Middle Belt and some South, who knows who their brain got intact. Believe you me, others, some Mumurizin Nigerians are very coward. They can't even come out. Did you see? There is no any time they even talk about this interview in their station. None of them talk about it. But none of them talk. I was waiting to see the day they will talk about this interview of this man. None of them talk about it. That is why our leader said, don't tell a black man something immediately. Don't say everything. Just take your time and keep telling him before he sink. Do you know that what he did this night? Believe you me, it will upload. Even Arise TV will be ashamed of themselves. I'm telling you the gospel. When they watch this thing, and then I am pleading for people who knows Obasanjo age to send it to Obasanjo age, for him to let him send it to Obasanjo age, so that it will reach Obasanjo, so that his own memorizing will go to his brain. Mazi, I am dropping here, and before I drop, I want to say something to you particularly. Please remember what our leader said to you when you interview him. He said to you, don't lose focus. They will come. They will throw everything at you. don't lose focus. If you can remember what he said to you, Mazi, do what you can do. You are trying your best. Don't listen to anything. I know you don't even. There's one thing you said one day that makes me happy. You said this your skin is very thick. Please, whatever everybody throw to you, I know you don't even make it. Don't even let it move you. Even some people in IPOB will still come, pretend that they are into IPOB to throw something at you. Some even in IPOB go will come and say something bad at you. Please, my brother, remember the word our leader told you the day you interview him. If you've forgotten, go back to that interview. You will see what he said to you. Mazi, thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you for that. I remember every single word he said. He said, Samuel Ekpa, do not let devil get into you. And I will never allow devil to get into me. So,
thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, my brother.
All right. Onye Uche, good evening and welcome to the program.
Good evening, Mr. Simon.
Please, from here, make it very snappy so that other people will join.
Okay, thank you. I'm very, very happy to be part of this program this night. Okay, for what you have been saying, I want to thank you in a special way because you are one of the people that have kept the momentum going since the illegal rendition of our leader. So I want to thank you very much. For this particular man, you see Obasanjo and all these people, all of them know what they are doing. All of them know what they are doing. They are not pretending. So just like our sister said, if they know that our leader lied, they should have included it in the list of offenses he committed against the state. But they will not do it. So I just want to encourage you that you should keep it up. Do not listen to cyphers. Just as like my brother said. I thank you very much for the good work you are doing. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, my brother. All right, principalities. Oh my goodness. Are you the principalities we want to deal with? Promo Chooks, MC Promo. Thank you for the super chat. We will stay focused. Thank you, Simon. Please don't lose focus. We will never lose focus. We are children of God. We don't lose focus. Thank you very much. Principalities.
Yes.
Principalities. Something is missing. What about the power?
Mazi, I come the Lelu, you know.
To the program. Welcome to the program.
Yes. Like others have been saying, I congratulate you for putting heat on these people in Aso Rock. It's not easy, but your exposition is trying to bring the reality that the man over there is not Buhari. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in Nigeria. I think it's high time they should accuse him that he's lying. Let him come and explain. Because he's the one that said Buhari is dead. So
and
leave him.
Proof. We have seen different proof of that.
We have seen it, different pictures, different Buhari. So I don't know why they're wasting time. And also, they're, doing parties, bandit, Boko Haram, everybody are celebrating, asking stupid questions, nobody's doing anything. And I want to use this medium to tell the Igbo elites, intellectuals, like our leader used to call them, they don't have sense. Nobody or none of them have sense. You can't be in a situation in a country where the North are keeping mute on their people and they are doing parties, doing all this in kidnapping, ransom, asking a lot of things from government, and nobody's saying anything, and they are being given all those things, and our people are keeping mute, fighting ourselves. Well, I don't have much to say. Is that Mazi is in Nigeria. Let them bring him out on a public TV, and also let Buhari come out. Let him remove his cap. A lot of evidences to show, because Mazi promised if this person in Aso Rock is Buhari, he will give up Biafra. I think it's a big challenge to Nigerians. And our intellectuals should at least bring that up also, because it's not as if they go home and start laughing that, oh, they have captured Nnamdi Kanu. They are wasting their time, because anything that happened to Nnamdi Kanu, that place will go. No, none of them will even leave. That's just the whole thing. It's not a threat. It's a direct confirmation. Thank you, Mazi. God bless you so much. Stay strong.
Amen.
Okay?
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Somebody say if people should stop congratulating me. We should big brain. All right. Kisile Nnaemeka Oku. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening from here.
Yeah, Mazi, good evening.
Yes, welcome to the program.
We really thank you for this special work you are doing for us.
Thank you very much.
I'm calling from Sweden, although I call not because of this topic we are talking about. I call in behalf of IPOB in Sweden.
Okay.
So I'm the PRO. So
okay.
IPOB, I call in behalf of IPOB in Sweden for upcoming protest we are holding tomorrow in Stockholm, for all Biafrans to try and show up in our upcoming mega protest, which we hold in Stockholm. So that's the reason why I called. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for the flyer.
Yeah, I sent you a mail. I tried calling you on WhatsApp. You did not pick.
Okay.
Earlier today. Yeah. And I sent you a mail. What's the mail? Let me check the mail I sent it. It should be info@enterbiafra.com.
Okay. Well, you should have sent it to info@Ekpa. Yes, that email is just full, so I didn't check it yet, but you should have sent it to info@ekpa.fr. But anyway,
Okay.
did you send the flyer there?
Yeah, the flyer is there. Yeah.
Okay, so can you send the flyer? Can you send the flyer to the which? So did you call my WhatsApp today?
Yeah, I call your WhatsApp today.
Yes.
I send it on your WhatsApp too.
All right. So thank you. I will check it and then I will post it on the page later on after this. Just
all right. Thank you very much. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. And remember, you people should target tomorrow is Wednesday, right? So you have to.
Yeah, tomorrow is Wednesday. Yeah.
So which place are you protesting? Is it Parliament?
We are going to UK Embassy and Kenya Embassy and the Parliament. We go to all these three places.
Good. Yeah. Also, if you people can go to Media House, it's very, very.
Yeah, we have plan of going to Media House too.
Very important. Very important.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you too. Yeah.
So those of you in Sweden, there is protest tomorrow, and it is advisable if you are a Biafran, a Nigerian, or anybody, just if you are from Africa, lovers of freedom, if you are living in Sweden, it is advisable that you participate in this protest tomorrow. You can make contact to any Biafran you see, any Oduduwa, and ask question. I believe they may have knowledge about this. Very, very important. Very, very important. Right. Ujungwa, good evening and good morning and welcome to the program.
Hello, hi, Simon.
Yes. Welcome to the program.
Okay, good evening. Thank you so much. So what I want to know is, how is it that Aisha left her husband and go and live in Dubai? Nobody is asking that question. When Buhari was alive, have you ever heard that his wife went and live somewhere else and left him alone in the house? That's what I want to ask Nigerians. Those who think that they are smart, they know so much. And Obasanjo himself, we should know that he had brain damage also. He cannot think well anymore. Okay? Obasanjo and what is the other name? Tinubu, all of them, they are all gone. Let them leave us alone.
Ujunwa, I think we can't hear your voice again. We can't hear your voice again, Ujuma. All right, we're gonna bring Mazi Onochie. Mazi Onochie, good evening and welcome to the program.
Good evening, Mazi.
Welcome to the program, Mazi Onochie. Good morning.
Mazi, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, thank God, thank God. Yesterday I called in Fulani, and they attacked my voice. I could not was able to speak out. Thank God today.
We bind and cast them in Jesus' name.
I'm telling you, fire by fire. Fire by fire.
Go ahead.
Mazi, good morning from my location. I want to first of all to appreciate you and how you do your thing. First of all, today's program, the way you picking this interview, Jesus Christ. I was just laughing all through. I was just laughing. The thing is that I don't want to talk too much. The fact is that there are people that don't really know the gravity of everything about Nigeria right now. With all this thing, Buhari, the president that is not the president, that man this thing is not who we used to know. Like you said, in the perspective of Obasanjo, let's say, okay, we know he died. We are not talking like that. Okay, in the perspective he's alive. What is that? What is that? Is that a president interview? Did you guys watch that? Did everybody watch that? Nigerians, the people that are one Nigeria, proud. Are you proud of your president? It's time for us to wake up. It's done. The game is up. The problem now is even the word powers. There are so many people that have questions to answer. He met with France, right? The president, and he went to talk to Macron one time, right? They did not see anything like wrong with the conversation they had. Anyway, that is we move. I pray for our leader. The Kumeko spirit will still be with him while he's there. The Biafra is there. He's coming with us. He's coming to Biafra. He's coming with Biafra. All hail Biafra, brothers. We move. Kelere Adam, Kelere my man Adam. All right, sir. Take care.
Right. Okay, Abumwa Biafra. Good afternoon, good morning, and good evening from here.
Hello, good morning. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Welcome to the program.
Thank you, my brother. I'm an Ekpa. Let me just start from. I know that some of our Yoruba that we are together, but I don't know if I never come across them. I never see them really talking about this fake Buhari issue like we Biafrans really saying it, because what I'm saying is that lady, if not because of you now, I wouldn't have known that lady is a Biola daughter.
Yes.
And the way I've been saying that girl, that lady, the way I hate her, that is, if any opportunity I'll be given, to kill her for her satanic work, the way I see her, I'll be the first person to move to kill her, because
no, let me tell you, hold it there. Actually, that lady sometimes do a very good job. I will tell you that sometimes when Reuben Abati and the other lady was castigating and calling agitation or secessionists, that they call it, that they are committing treasonable offense. That lady raised a very strong objection and a very good point. So sometimes she do a very good job. I have watched and listened to her, I must say. Of course, lots of people may not be happy because she participated in this shady interview with this man. But also remember that I said, nobody knows the agreement they reached into before they allow them to go and interview the man. So it is they go into agreement, and there are rules they have to follow. So it is not like a normal president that they just go and interview and they have freedom. You understand? So before they even go there, they must have signed some undertaking and they must have given them, even if there is no undertaking the sign, they must have told them, you know, they must have instructed them how to ask question and what question to ask and all that. Because even the question the man was addressing, you understand that they have it is already something that was discussed.
That plan is down. The plan is down. Yes.
And the video was after that was edited. So cut and dry.
Yes.
So some of the discussion is missing. You understand? So you know,
that's one of the reasons I mentioned that lady. That's one of the reasons I mentioned, because she's not doing the so-called lovers of one Nigeria. But if she didn't know, but all of us know, according to that our sister that called for prayer about the dead Buhari teeth, how her teeth which everyone, even Governor Tom complain every letter and all those that. So how can you say that he read the newspaper here in the interview? Because it's confusing that he read it in the interview. This is something that everyone that's still sleeping, that's used to hold on and wake up. Say, this man is not Buhari for you. And for Obasanjo, let me comment a little bit for Obasanjo. Obasanjo issue is that he's still alive. He's parading himself as an elderly man, talking like he's the mass speaker of the people. When they are alive, he's supposed to be in the prison, life imprisonment for evil that he participated on. Now he's alive. He could even at his age, he couldn't come out and and share a good example as a elder man. He say himself. Now he's saying that if this man is not Buhari, why now? For that, this is a song that I've been singing for years. That doesn't mean he was deaf for years. He's not listening. And that artist also complained, if Buhari is alive, why the children are not acting? Why the wife? You see, all these things, people back home, you will tell them, but no one will take it serious. I don't know. They refuse to stop eating those cow, or those Fulani voodoo cow, because we believe that there is something behind it that make them not having their sense correctly. That's all I want to say, because that is not Buhari, and they can never be a Buhari. The real Buhari is dead.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much,
Thank you,
Abumwa Biafra, for that comment. Eze, good morning from here. Eze, good morning from here. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Simon. Thank you for great.
Welcome to the program. Please be very fast. I'm waiting.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, good morning, Mr. Simon. I really appreciate your work, and I say, may Chukwu Kabiama continue to see you. I remember Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Sorry?
Which, and he's blessed with that. There is something about Nnamdi that people don't know. Nnamdi Kanu is a man that, will you think he's stopping, he continues. And that is what Nigerians don't understand. The government of Nigeria studied Nnamdi Kanu like a book. They are supposed to read him.
Exactly.
Right from the time when he started, they could also know that he is more ahead. He is there with them. Know what they are facing. And they can do him. And there is something back me. When I was a kid, I know I had brought our that day at those states. Data and
Chioma, good evening and welcome to the program. Chioma, good evening, good morning, welcome to the program. All right, Chioma is not talking. Iwe Jurumobi, I know this name. Iwe Jurumobi, welcome to the program. Good evening. Good morning from here. Please, the noise is too much. Can you stay, please, and talk to us, please?
Okay, sorry. I'm in the Zoom, though. There's no light here. Sorry. sorry, I was outside. There's no light. Go inside.
Go ahead and talk. We are hearing your voice.
Okay. I want to thank you, Simon, for your wonderful work you're doing. God bless you so much for the courage, for it's easy. The flow your page, I'm always saying this time education today, correct time today is not easy. It's not easy.
To make sure that the gospel of Biafra is preached and the restoration of Biafra will come. Our Biafra will come. So the issue of giving up is not in our dictionary at all. Believe me.
Yes, I understand. Since I heard you mention that word, spirit of Biafra, let it possess you. So since I heard you mention that word, allows a spirit of Biafra to possess. So since last year, I was possessed.
Right. We are bringing you. Good evening from here and morning from here. Choma, welcome to the program. But your voice is cracking. Hello, your voice is cracking, Choma.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Okay, is it cracking?
It's cracking, yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Wow. I was trying to say something on what you're saying right now. I'm so happy that you're coming up with this position of the fake man in Aso Rock. And for what the speaker that just spoke about, 2-3 speakers that spoke, was trying to find out why the Yorubas are not complaining.
Choma, we cannot hear you. Your voice is cracking so badly.
Oh,
so can you check it and come back? Can you check it and come back, please? All right, Choma, the voice is cracking very much. Obiechina, good morning from here.
Hello, good morning, Mazi Simon.
Welcome to the program. I can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, thanks so much. Congrats for the good job. We feel very motivated with the whole teachings. But
thank you
very
much.
There's something I needed to add. It's an observation and also a suggestion.
Go ahead.
For those protesting, I remember in one of your teachings, especially the teaching whereby you mentioned about the U.S. general that talked about the terrorists coming down from the Sahel into Nigeria, and they were projecting 20 years, but actually now it started. And in that teaching, you made mention about, I think you were talking to those in U.S. about how they will draft out a letter, the content of the letter, pointing out those points, but highlighting the points of what the the pressure is going to come to the terrorists are going to come to US and also the West and Europe. What I'm trying to say is this: in all the protests, I'm hoping can it be unison in the sense that in every protest they have this document, they have this letter, highlighting all these points. Apart from them saying free Nnamdi Kanu during the protest, but they should highlight all these points, and also making them understand that the terrorists are going to attack US. So even if they're going to, if while they're protesting in US, they're going to make that point known, attacking in Germany or any other point. So but the point I'm trying to say is this: let the whole let there be a uniform letter or uniform a document where everybody understands what these terrorists are, what these people are going to do. So everybody's going to be speaking in one voice, even if they're going to be protesting at different times of different days. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah, so something unison, so it won't be disjointed, disjointed, or them playing as much as they might be playing bands or saying free Nnamdi Kanu, but they should highlight those points so the message is clear to the people they are sending it to, so they wouldn't just feel these people are just ranting or just making a whole lot of noise, but the message is very, very key and very important. That's just all I have to say.
All right,
Yeah,
thank you very much. And if you look at the screen, I believe this is the video you are talking about.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Thank you very much. Congrats.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is the message. This is the exact. This is it here. So if I like this message and let the whole world know
whereas in other parts of the world they have different objectives and a little bit different view, and so that tends to bring Islamic State and Al Qaeda into conflict. Here they're able to overcome that, and that's what and work for a common purpose in their mind. I think long term, and we don't know when this will happen, but long term they want to establish themselves. They want to establish the caliphate, and they are willing. We know they have not only the desire but the will to attack the United States and the West. And so if we're unable to disrupt them, if we're unable to disrupt their efforts, you give them that safe haven. You give them the opportunity to develop their external operations, to develop their capabilities, and then you combine that with what I believe they're trying to do is find a source of reliable income that they can establish that through either kidnap or ransom, what they're doing now. They can get access to the gold mines that are throughout the region, and then they can start accessing the smuggling networks that run north to south from the Gulf of Guinea up to the Mediterranean that have been there for centuries. If they can start to co-opt those and use that for a reliable source of income, you've got the ingredients for something that could be quite bad. We have to watch this. We don't know. It's not there yet. There's not a direct threat to the U.S. right now or to the West, but it's very destabilizing to the region. And I believe that if it's left unchecked, it could very easily develop into a greater threat and a greater threat to the West and the United States.
That is the point. Now, and some of you must have listened to that. It's going to develop into a great threat if it's left unchecked to the U.S. and to the West. Biafra is one. Good morning from here.
Simon,
make
your comment.
Yes, make your comment. Make your comment very brief so others will comment because I will be leaving very soon. Thank you. I have just 30 minutes to go.
Yes, Simon, after I waited all this while, but anyways, I'll make it very brief, sir.
Go ahead.
What I have to say, my brother, is I just want to join everyone that says kudos to you to just also say the thank you. God bless you for being a great guy. But I want to speak briefly to people who think that the hope will come by election.
And I don't know why like that. I just do not know why people like that. Let's even assume that the North will election. What is the guarantee that the electioneering process will be fair? What is the guarantee that it will be transparent? Even with what we saw happening in recently, when they are already attacking any process of legitimacy and transparency, and they're attacking it, before the whole world. What tells you that 2023 will bring the solution to the nation? I don't see that happening. Many years ago, I said in the next 100 years, this was about maybe 3 years ago or 4 years ago, I said in the next 100 years, Nigeria will not be fixed. That is not me sounding negative. That is just a statement of fact. Even if the North are not in power, they will frustrate whoever is in power. Even if the person is in power is not who they put there, like you use a word today, a suit, even if it's not their slave, frustrate the person the way they frustrated Jonathan by developing Boko Haram. They frustrate the person. What's going on? The nation will still not develop. So 2023 is not the solution. I wish people would come. It's difficult. You guys, I pray for you guys. I envy you guys. I just feel for you guys because you guys have a lot of work. You come every day, sometimes 2 times a day, and people are still not seeing the picture you are trying to paint. Nnamdi Kanu will come and do his own, we will not see it. The Yoruba nation now are doing its own. People are still arguing. When will they wake up? Is it when we are all dead? That's just what I want to say. There's no solution in 2023, and I hope people will realize it. Thank you very much for giving me the time.
Thank you very much for being part of the program. All right. We're going to bring you Ugodia. Ugodia, good evening from here. Please be very snappy. Ugodia, welcome to the program.
Hello, Simon Ekpa. Good evening.
Good evening and welcome to the program, Ugodia.
This is Ugodia calling from Manchester.
Welcome again to the program.
All we are saying, give us Biafra, free Nnamdi Kanu, and give us Biafra. That's all I want to say. I want to thank you for all your good work. And also, I don't know if you've gotten the flyer for the UK protest that is starting this Sunday, 25th of July. They're starting at Lambeth Palace at Buckingham Palace on the 25th of July. Then on the 26th of July, the British and Commonwealth Office and Downing Street, that's on the 26th, being Monday. Then on the 27th of July, from 7 o'clock to 5 a.m., BBC headquarters, London, and Kenya Embassy, London. So all lovers of freedom, all our Igbos, all Biafrans, if you love freedom and you are in the United Kingdom, come out for this protest so that the world will hear us. Thank you very much for all your good work, Simon Ekpa.
Thank you very much, our sister, for joining the program. Thank you. Everybody should know if you are in the United Kingdom, you must be part of this protest. Rosemary, good evening and good morning from here. Welcome to the program.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity this evening. I want to say thank you for all you are doing. And I want to thank God for the spirit of Biafra in you, because I've been watching you for a very long time. And I know how people attacked you, that you were not an IPOB member, you should go and register, all the blah, blah, blahs. And you did. Now you are an IPOB member. So I don't know what their problems are. I don't know why they are attacking you. But I just want to say thank God that nobody called you to do what you are doing. Because if somebody had called you, you'd be frustrated and say, you know what, I'm not doing this again. But I am glad that is God himself that called you to do what you are doing, and what you are doing it to the best of your ability. And I want to use this opportunity to talk to other people who are watching or who will watch it later, that they should mind their business and find something to do. I learned something from you. You said eke, which means everybody have their own work to do. Let them do their own work. As far as they are doing it to the coming of Biafra, or to the advantage of Biafra restoration, then let them go ahead and do it, and please leave Simon alone. Let him do what God has called him to do. And in short, I'm glad that God called you to do it, and that is why let me tell you what happens. Some people, when they can't do what you are doing, instead of them to praise or to thank or to encourage the person, what they do is to gossip. What they do is to say hurtful things that will make the person to feel bad. So, but I am glad that you are matured mentally and even physically. So, and again, you have the spirit of Biafra in you. So there is no amount of all the ayabins that we derail you or make you to say, no, I'm not going to do it again. And when you do it, they will be happy. We got him. We say so. All these ones, they are just enemies of progress. So keep on doing what you are doing. And about Buhari, what I want to say is, when I heard that Buhari was dead, I didn't believe it initially. I had this, I think 2017. My senior sister back home told me that Buhari is dead. I said, Auntie, forget about that. How can Buhari be dead and then who is in Aso Rock? So she tried to convince me. Then I wasn't listening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or even you. I was still a one Nigerianist then. So, but when I started listening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and to you guys all, and with facts and figures, and I was really convinced that that man is dead. And another thing that proved, I lived in the northern part of Nigeria. This Buhari is a Muslim. There is no way Buhari will be alive, married to Aisha Buhari, and Aisha will leave the husband in Aso Rock and be living in Dubai months after months. No, that is not, Islam does not permit it when they are not yet divorced. So I am convinced with all reasonable doubt that Buhari is dead. They are just parading people, somebody else who can wear the mask, come and put it on. That is all they are doing. So to give other people the chance, I just want to say again, thank you so much, and continue what you are doing, and may the good God bless you and reward you. And to our Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, please, everybody, continue to pray for our leader. Continue to pray for our leader so that he come out. We need him, and he does not deserve where he is. Where he is there because of us, and all we owe him is to continue to pray for him. And God, who answers prayer, we answer us. And to those of us also that are doing protests, continue everything we can do. There is no effort that is wasted. So let everybody, all hands are on the deck, and let's do what we can to see that our leader comes out by the special grace of God. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you for your immense comments. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, we bring you Samuel. Samuel, good evening. Good morning from here. Samuel, good evening. Can you check your... Yes, welcome to the program.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Simon Ekpa, good evening.
Good evening.
I am calling from Lagos, Nigeria.
Go ahead.
Yes. Mr. Ekpa, please, that day Buhari made that live interview, I picked up that particular interview and I showed it to a Yoruba man. The Yoruba man is a HR in the place I work here in Lagos. And I told him, can you please listen to your president? Because they are Nigerians. I said, listen to him and explain to me what you understand here. Do you know, the man could not even listen just 2 minutes. He could not understand what the man was saying. He told me that what this man is saying, he can't comprehend. It does not in any way rhyme with the question he was asked to answer. Then I asked him, "What is he still the president?" He don't want to answer. Now, secondly, the same day they arrested Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, do you know that an Igbo man who always antagonized Mazi Nnamdi Kanu pick up his phone on a number which he can't call, but he called me, said, "Follow on Mr. Nnamdi Kanu, have you heard about the arrest of Mr. Nnamdi, your leader?" I told him, "Yes, I have heard him. What is the point now?" He told me, I think he was boasting of they can arrest him. Why did they not arrest him? I now ask him a question. Okay, what is the offense of Mazi Nnamdi? Though we know he was not arrested anyway. What was the offense of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? He said that is not the point. The point that he has been bragging. Now they have arrested him. You know, he was not quick to answer that question. What is the offense of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Them arresting him. You know. Thank you for the exposition you made tonight, Mazi Simon Ekpa. You really opened our eyes. The very day I listened to that broadcast, I was really ashamed of them that call themselves Nigeria, I must tell you. And I'm happy that today, at least after now, people will still go and watch it. And how I wish that this is like a Facebook where it can be shared to thousands of people. They need to understand, because after that, I remember there is a time that Mazi, our leader, mentioned the particular comedian in Nigeria that mimic Buhari. If you can remember, he mentioned that man. That have you been hearing from that man? Until today, I can tell you, it has been long I've heard from the man, that particular man that mimic Buhari from North. Who knows? You know, who knows?
The issue of sharing it on Facebook, this is on Facebook as well. After the broadcast, there is always we always share the link to this particular live broadcast on Facebook. So anybody watching now can actually visit our Facebook page to share it from there, because immediately after this broadcast ends, we are going to post it on Facebook. So you can share it from there. And so we have been doing that, and it is working. So those of you who are on Facebook, and if you are watching now, make sure that immediately after this broadcast, it will take like 5 minutes or so. It will be on Facebook, it will be on Twitter, it will be on the 2 different pages on our Facebook. You can share it and people can watch it from there. Make sure that when immediately it is posted on our page, you go and share it also. Thank you.
Thank you. Almost here, Biafra.
Almost here, Biafra. Thank you very much. All right, and Nick, my time is already up. Nick, welcome to the program.
Yeah, good evening, Mazi Simon.
Yes, welcome to the program. Be very snappy.
Yeah, I will. Thank you very much for the opportunity given to me. I appreciate you. I am speaking from Manchester. I joined very late because I'm at work. And a protest is coming up this weekend. From Manchester to central London is about 4 hours. I will be in Manchester myself to follow up with this protest. One of the best protests so far, which I have watched, is the one they did in Madrid. I will ask that through your platform, our people should learn how to organize protests. Somebody should be speaking, like if you watch that Madrid protest, there was this person who was coordinating it with his phone. You can understand, and he was lecturing, so that any other person who is not a Nigerian that wants to watch that video can understand the message. Protest is good when you are saying, when you have your phone recording, say something reasonable. Say what the protest is all about. Protest is not all about singing, dancing. Tell people who will watch that video after, or who are watching it live that are not Nigerians, what you are doing and what exactly brought you there. So we all gonna be in London. If you are in UK, please, I am begging you by the name of God, join, leave your work. 3 days, 4 days work will not kill you. Leave that money. Let us all be in central London and show that the time for Biafra has come. As regards to Buhari being dead or being alive, You people remember very well that Buhari has never gone to Saudi Arabia to do prayers since for more than 4 years now or 3 years ago. Because if you go to Saudi Arabia, you remove your cloth, you have to tie only that bedsheet. And there the shape of the Buhari will come out. The head, which everybody is waiting to see, you will come out. If you go to the last video where Buhari went to Saudi Arabia, that was the last time. After then, nobody talks about why does this man not go to Saudi Arabia to join them in prayers, which he was doing when he was alive. People don't ask questions. They have been hiding it because if he goes there and remove his cloth, everybody will know what is happening and what we are passing through. Finally, before I let you go, Bro Simon, every person listening all over the world should remember that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is God sent. It's not because I am an Igbo man or a Biafran praising him. I've been saying this all over and over. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made many prophecies. He said a lot of things as a person. And among all the things he said, both when the Fulanis were on their way, coming from Sahel, coming from Senegambia, when Nigerians don't even know what is Senegambia, they don't even know what is Janjaweed, they don't even know what is Putajalo. It is Nnamdi Kanu who started all these names. He was saying it 2012, 2013, and then nobody knew. Nigeria was sweet enough, they were coming. And all the things he said about Nigeria has all come to pass. People have seen it. The only one people are yet to confirm is only Buhari's issue. And sooner or later, the world will confirm Buhari's issue. Therefore, let us all stand strong and know that this fight is fight for freedom, is fight for survival. We that are in Western world, we don't have bullet, we don't have gun, we don't have knife. All we have is flag and protest. Join in every city where you are. Go and protest so that we will be liberated from this garbage. Simon, may God bless you, because sometimes I wonder, do you even sleep? Because somebody who does what you cannot do is supposed to be praised. God in heaven knows how satisfied I am and how I pray for every one of you, from the last person in IPOB to the highest person, from Nnamdi Kanu to DOS to the ESN, and every person among you, all of you that are doing this program, both those who are doing in a very short, small way, all efforts you guys are putting, we are seeing it. You guys should continue, never lose hope. Finally, before Mazi Uchemefo left IPOB, I rang him the very last time, and I begged him not to quit. When the rumor of annoyance was coming and coming, he promised he will not quit. And this is the kind of annoyance they are putting into you. But the kind of spirit you have, nobody will pull you out and nobody will pull you down, because nobody told you to join. I remember when you started newly, we do call you straight on your phone and you pick. Gradually, you move from calling on phone to WhatsApp, from WhatsApp to this stage. So you've gone so far and you have exceeded what no man can do. We all cannot be Simon, and we all cannot be Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We all cannot be ESN. We all cannot be DOS. Everybody has where God has placed him. Do your own well and leave the other person to do his own well. Mazi Simon, you are the only eye Biafrans are seeing. Apart from you and Radio Biafra, we are blind, and other people who are still doing in many other platforms. So do not quench this fire, because the fire you are putting is really burning very, very hard. Have a wonderful night and sleep very, very well. Try and sleep up to 2 hours this night. I thank God, beg you. Thank you very much, my brother.
Sleep very well. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Remember that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not sleeping.
Hi.
Because I just want everybody to think, you know, see yourself in four walls. Sit there, you are waking up every morning, every day, and you are waiting what is going to happen next. So there is nothing I am going to do now that will equate that price he is paying in DSS. So I am very used to, I'm very used to this. I have trained myself. Without Biafra, I can still not sleep if I don't want to sleep. Without agitation of Biafra, I can stay awake as long as I can. So if that now, these skills that I have, to stay awake and don't sleep like normal human beings, and don't do things that are abnormal. If I'm going to use it for the interest of this struggle, that's exactly what I'm doing. Because if I find myself in the position of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu where he is today, I don't think I will be sleeping. I don't think, apart from the sleeping and all the thinking and meditation and mental issues and all that. So you find out that there is nothing I'm going to do now that you can use to equate the sacrifice that he is making at that DSS custody. There is nothing. I have my peace here. I can sleep and wake up. I can eat when I want. I can drink when I want. I can call to people. You know, there is nothing as freedom that I'm enjoying now. So I don't, you know, to me, until I knock down. And if I knock down, I am not dying. If I knock down, I will go and take 2 days rest. So, but I don't see myself knocking down in this situation because the spirit is burning in me. And when the spirit is burning in me and my blood is hot, I have to utilize it now that I am this, now my blood is hot. It's not when I'm old, you know, but God has given me the opportunity to be this strong. So why can't I use it? When the time, you know, when the time like this come, that to use that energy that God gave me. If I don't have the energy, you will not see me here. You will not see me here. I will just, you know, I will just disappear for a while. But until then, we will continue to push and we'll continue to move forward. So I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless you.
Bless you too. All right, Judith, you're going to be the last person on this program today before I go to sleep. Welcome to the program, Judith. Judith, you are not talking. Judith is not talking. No. Your voice, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. I think you have an issue with your mic. So on that note, I'm gonna bring Paul Abang. I need only one person before I go. Yeah. Mr. Paul, good evening, and welcome to the program.
Yeah, Mazi, thank you very much, sir. I want to appreciate you very well for the wonderful work you're doing. For the case of Obasanjo is just talking to protectors of our farm, and the 16 billion naira is told. You don't want Buhari to come after him because Buhari, we know that he's dead. He's not talking for the masses, he's only talking for himself and his family and his investment. So that's what they are just doing in that country. So, and other thing I want to say is just that God continue to strengthen you for the effort. I've been following you, though I've not been so long following you, but I'm just new into the system. But I'm so happy about everything that is happening, everything that you're doing. I really appreciate. And this one last thing before I hang up, please, I want to register as a IPOB member because I haven't gotten the link. I'm trying to do that, but I don't know how to do it. So I don't know if you can help me to do it. That's why I said, let me just call. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Where do you stay?
I'm in UK right now, but I'm new in UK.
How can you be in UK? Where you are hearing people saying that they are protesting?
Yeah, I'm making plans. I have the thought to go to London. Then I'm in Brighton also. I have the thought to go to London because I heard about the protest to go to London on that day. But I'm just new, but I've not even met anybody in the UK also.
Make sure you find yourself there. The families will be there to receive you with love.
Yeah, I will do that on Saturday.
Yeah, try to be there.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
and to those who are watching now and you are in the same situation, you can just go to the protest and IPOB family will welcome you with open arms. I think I am going to have two more person before I go. Two more person. I'm going to have Udea Lord Jr. I'll try to bring you before you didn't talk. I'm going to bring Julia. Lord Jr., good evening and welcome to the program. Ude Lord Jr., you see, we can't hear your voice. We can't hear your voice. We can't hear your voice at all. So That is it. We can't hear your voice. So try to come again. With Lord Junior, we can't hear your voice. Now, Juliet, good evening from here. Juliet, good evening from here. Juliet is not talking also. So then the last person is going to be Ahis Berry. Ahis Berry, good evening. Welcome to the program.
Yes, good evening, Mazi Simon. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. You are the last person today.
Yes, so thank you, my brother Simon, for the good work where you don't do for us, bros. At the happy way. Even though our leader did that side, so bros, we not the happy, but for the good work you do, and bros, we're happy. Because one thing they follow you for the hand, but the two they do was your Facebook, where Facebook they attack and everything. But thank God now we don't finally come here now, and we are very happy. Matt, the thing I want to talk about,
you are watching from Meta Biafra, right?
Yes, I'm watching from Meta Biafra.
Good, good, good. So you're having good experience.
Yeah. What I want to say, I want to advise Nigerian youth, or I want to talk to Nigerian youth, especially those of us where they abroad here, and especially those of us where Nigeria change from so we pass Sahara Desert, we pass Mediterranean Sea, we suffer, we still come abroad, we see the suffer. Man, I want to talk to those people, and especially my own people from those states. It comes like those people, it comes like some of them and then deaf. They get eyes, so cannot see. I don't know if you can hear me.
I'm hearing you loud and clear.
Yes, Mazi, because these people, as in, I don't know. Okay, Mazi, we are all youth, especially from the southern Nigeria, because now we did this abroad, this Europe, so this American everywhere. Because I always tell people, when some of us they cross the Mediterranean, because no person with his rightful sense, with his own correct sense, go across Mediterranean Sea with honorary boat. Mazi, I think you have saw those kind of videos. Some of us we are cross, we are. You see? Mazi, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, yes, okay. See. And those things, so it's because of Nigeria. And our people will still come here. We will still be telling them the situation in Nigeria. So they say, no, we love Nigeria. Let Nigeria be. We are proud of Nigeria. I will ask, what have you done in Nigeria? And I want to talk to these people. As what is our youth where we live abroad? So, is there any difference between Europe and Nigeria? The only difference that we have here in Europe, you have electricity, you have good road, you have good school, you have all these good social amenities. But in Nigeria, they don't have all those things. But I believe if this is happening in Nigeria, they have good road, good school, most of us will not be here. And people have eyes, especially those with their diaspora. Where they diaspora, you people have eyes, you can see. But you don't want to think for yourself. Now, Buhari don't die, and people are still waiting for to come and tell them, oh, Buhari don't die. Mazi, for you, if any Buhari so say or one of the Buhari come there for Europe here, for let's say Buhari citizen in Europe here, and it's governing one of the country in Europe here, and the president and they use mask put for on that person body, they govern the country. I say the citizens they will stand up and challenge the government, but Nigerians cannot do such things. Especially of all the diaspora here, where we say we have access to internet, we have access to phone. Still yet we have access, but some of our people cannot see. But I thank God for we Biafrans. We are trying our best, and I will use this opportunity to our people. Please, on the 26th here in Italy, we have our protest in Roma, in the British Embassy. Please, if you are living, especially for my Edo people, Edo states, Edo, now they don't talk because now they present for anything at all. Now they carry last. Mazi, please, Edo people, if you are there, Italy, you are full Italy here, you are full here, don't they hide down, you are full here. When I come for Roma, British Embassy, when I come on there, Mazi, now wait, I want to talk this one. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much for being part of the program. On this note, we are going to bring the program to an end. And we thank you for being part of this program. May God bless Biafra. May God bless Oduduwa. May God bless Middle Belt. May God bless Arawai. They're going to accept my prayer. May God bless ESN. May God bless IPOB worldwide. May God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless on the Igbo. May God bless Oduduwa agitators, Biafra agitators, and you that is always watching. Remember to subscribe to Enter Biafra Channel 1. Share the post, share the video. We are going to make it, the video is going to appear on both Facebook pages and on Twitter. Once it appears in the next 5 minutes, Go and share it. Let everybody watch. Tomorrow, we continue with part 3 of Unmasking the Man in Aso Rock. Good night.